Good afternoon. After voters soundly rejected Prop HH, Democratic Governor Polis has called state lawmakers back to work. A special session will start 1 week from tomorrow.
And lawmakers will be limited to bills that provide property tax relief for next year. 9 News political reporter Marshall Zellinger is here. And Marshall, it seems like we talked all about this week. You made it very clear how there are parts of Prop HH that can be done by the legislature without needing to put it up for voters to take a look at in the first place. So it feels like now they're just kind of getting to work for real.
Yeah, Alex, those are the parts that we'll be likely to see from the legislature during this special session. The governor has limited what lawmakers can do about property taxes to just next year and not beyond. That will have to wait until the regular session of the legislature in January. Lawmakers can pass bills that minimize the increase in your next property tax bill. They can make some of your home's value tax-free, and they can reduce the assessment rate, which would also lower the property tax increase that you're facing.
The General Assembly already set aside $200 million in Prop HH. Since that didn't pass, there's $200 million available to get out the door to cut property tax rates now for this current year that we're in. On top of that, I'm hopeful that the General Assembly will agree on additional property tax reductions for the 23 year.
If your property tax increase decreases a little, local governments, school districts, fire districts, libraries, that kind of stuff, they'll get a cut in their expected budgets. So your Tabor refund money may still be used to backfill those districts. Also, state lawmakers can change your Tabor refund for next year. So even though Prop HH failed, your Tabor refund, because Prop HH failed, your Tabor refund is supposed to go back to your income level. The lower your income, the less your refund. The higher your income, the higher your refund. But lawmakers can change that again in the special session and perhaps make it one even number for all income levels.
Okay, well, this has fallen squarely on their shoulders, and you mentioned this many times, Marshall. This all started because there really was no plan B after putting this to a vote, but nobody felt like they could wait until the actual next session of the legislature, because then it would probably be May before something got done.
Yeah, but what's interesting is there was a bill passed in 2022 that already changes the math for property taxes next year. However, that was like the baseline that people were told, like if Prop HH passes, it's going to be better than this, and if Prop HH fails, it's simply this. And so now people, I think, have it in their mind like, we didn't get a decrease, but technically the legislature last year provided a decrease for next year. So what's going to happen in this special session is they're going to try to come up with a better version of that and make it even more of a decrease. But even the governor admitted today he doesn't have a plan, still no plan B. He's giving the lawmakers an opportunity to provide him something to sign.
Do you foresee them doing that quickly? Like, what's the timeline here?
So a week from tomorrow, then you do the math. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they'll work through the weekend, and then you got Thanksgiving on Thursday of that week. So they're going to do it by Thanksgiving.
All right.
Well, we know what you're going to be doing too.
He's like, I got time off already. Wait a minute.
Okay, thanks, Marshall.